Thanks for checking in again. If you are new to our channel, welcome to Hakluyt's Adventures. We are Wes and Judith, and currently we're sailing around Newfoundland, and soon other higher latitude destinations. We sold our home and our stuff, and we invested everything we have in this amazing project to make Hakluyt as environmentally friendly and off-grid as possible. It is our dream and it is our mission to sail an eco-friendly sailboat that doesn't rely on the grid or fossil fuels. That's why we chose to replace the diesel engine with 2 electric motors. Hakluyt is equipped with many features that can charge our 16 lithium iron phosphate batteries. For instance, we have 2 wind generators, 4 huge solar panels, and when we sail, the motors are able to put energy back into the batteries by changing the pitch of the propellers. This makes us power independent and allows us to stay in beautiful anchorages without having to head to the fuel dock. I'm going to try to make it to Hermitage. It's about a 38-mile run. So we got a little lucky today. It was supposed to be flat calm, which is great. And not a lot of wind. It's variable wind today, so we don't know what direction the wind's going to come from, but we got a little wind that we can harness, and so we got a full 150 Genoa out.
Yeah, we had a little problem with the roller furler here. What happened actually?
It unfurled too quick, and it created a bunch of slack on the furler, so the line didn't stay tight. So now I got to re-thread it.
Oh my gosh, lots of work.
Only 11 more wraps to go.
And the seas are so nice and calm that all the dogs can be on the deck, and that's awesome. And they just love the dinghy, and it looks like the dinghy is our dog pen, huh?
We left Hermitage, and quite a wind getting out of the harbor there. It's supposed to be a really protected harbor, which it is for the storm that we were in there for, and it was great. It was super comfortable, super relaxing. And then getting out today, had to fight a 25 knot headwind, but which is perfect because once we turned out here in the bay, we're in a nice little downwind run. And it's great. Usually downwind runs warm things up, but it's not really a warm downwind run. But that's okay. We'll take the speed. We're doing about a little over 6 knots. What do you think?
6 knots is cool. Yeah, we got a lot of wind and the boat is heeling quite a bit, so we're all kind of hooked in somewhere. Also, our cockpit dock is hooked in, just in case, because you never know. If we have to go to the front, there are some jack lines that we use to clip us in so we can move around and be safe. Can you tell our friends where we will go tonight?
I don't know yet, but it looks like we could go into Jerseyman Harbour. I was a little reluctant because there's supposedly a lot of underwater submerged leftover fishing gear and nets and traps or whatever. But it's highly recommended as a beautiful spot to go, but it doesn't offer protection from winds that are coming from the north, which is what we got today. And even though they're not very strong, they're at 20 knots, so we'd have to anchor really carefully.
So we arrived at Jerseyman's Cove, and it looks really beautiful. We found 2 shipwrecks in Jerseyman's Cove. Home was the name of this ship. It was built in 1900 in Scotland and sank November 18, 1952 at Jersey Harbour, Fortune Bay. We found out that Home has been tied up in Harbour Breton and got loose during a storm and drifted into Jersey Harbour and sunk. The story of the second boat is unknown. Bye, you poor boat, ship.
Hang on.
Jerseyman Cove. I call it the garbage cove because there's so much garbage here. But it used to be a settlement, and you can see there's a road going up that hill where the old oil can is.
Sometime between 1789 and 1803, the firm of Nicole and Company set up operations at Jersey Harbour and became one of the first major mercantile operations in Fortune Bay. When Newfoundland's first official census was taken in 1836, Jersey Harbour had a population of 108. In 1869, the population was 155. By the mid-1870s, the Fortune Bay fishery began to decline from the overfishing of herring, and by 1884, the population of Jersey Harbor declined to 123. Despite the introduction of a coastal steamship service in Fortune Bay during the 1870s, the community was still relatively isolated. Consequently, by 1969, everyone had relocated mainly to Harbour Breton, but also to Grand Bank, Port aux Basques, English Harbour, West Marystown, and St. John's. It's one of the disheartening things being in such a beautiful spot. And this is an absolutely gorgeous bay, Jerseyman's Harbour. Absolutely beautiful. And I got this beautiful babbling brook right behind me here, running out down into the ocean. But the truly disheartening thing is there's just trash everywhere. One of the most shocking things for me is you hear about it, people blog about it, you read about it, you see video about it, but then when you see it for yourself, it's like, it just breaks your heart. Like, there's just trash everywhere, no matter where we go. So Flynn found a toy on the beach, washed up. What you got there, Flynners? Flynn, come. There we go. Back to the boat.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer to leave this spot. We only got one night in here. So we're gonna take a little excursion today before we tie up in the jog. Before, I think it's our 26th or 27th gale. We are just gonna take a quick trip up the northeast arm, or at least go up a little ways and see what we see, just for fun. We did a nice hike this morning, and it's a nice day with calm winds, and it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful scenery up there. And one of the books claims that there's you'll see a bunch of bald eagles, so maybe we'll get lucky. Spring is coming. Waterfall is melting.
We are in the northeast arm of Harbour Breton and just through the anchor, and now we're going to explore the areas. I can use that for my soap. This is awesome. Look at this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You wear it as a helmet.
Newfoundland cave here.